Okay, I think we are ready. Good to go. And yes, looking good. Just dropping a message here. I think we did everything. So let's go into the game. And yeah. So we left off after creating the union here and getting out of the coalition. So we are now Austro-Hungary here. And with some Bavarian additions here to the realm. And now the question was, how do we continue? Because our aggressive expansion is still relatively high. But we saw at the end of last episode, or when we stopped streaming, that we can actually just integrate Croatia here if you want to. And then start integrating, vassalizing Bosnia here. So we're going to actually start this. I'm going to see how much it would cost us to return cores here. So return land. If we give Sagoye, and so that gives both 21%. I think I'm going to just do this, at least one for now. And then we also give Sagoye back to them, integrate Croatia. And we are also going to cancel this one for the moment and get started on Bosnia here. So do we want to go temporarily over the limit? No, we don't want to. We can still ally them when the integration is finished or close to finishing. Ah, it's already improved. Okay. We could also vassalize Moldova here, so let's improve this as well. I checked that in between episodes. And we could also think about vassalizing Bulgaria here. And therefore, when we go to war with the Ottomans, that we just restore Bulgaria to full power. And that probably is a good idea, but we are lacking relation slots now. So we have Poland, Brandenburg, and Naples as our alliance network here, which is 3. Then we have the Pfalzgrafschaft as... that's, of course, the loyalty here. That costs us a bit. I think Reindol is running. Yeah. So we do have the Pfalzgrafschaft as vassal, and then we have Croatia, which we are annexing, and then we have Brandenburg as the alliance when we finally take control of the HIE again here, so that we can therefore then dismantle it eventually. Okay, submit to church authority is good for free loyalty. And did I post on Discord? I forgot. I did. Yes. So now we are going to dive into the next admin tech here. And we are going to then do trade ideas, but I think I'm going to not rush it because we also have the annexation ongoing, which is almost over already. It's just 200 dip points. It's relatively quickly. Why is it so fast though? Oh, diplomatic reputation 7. We have 7 reputation, really? And we could still get +2. Where did we... Let's check this. Where did we get 7 reputation from? Influential diplomats is the idea group. Universal nobility is also the idea group. Member of HIE is... Ah, that's... Where's that coming from? Is there... Did one of the... No. Where do you get the... Where do we see the... Being emperor gives you these benefits. Not... I don't see if we... where we can see the benefits of just being in the empire. Weird. So that's going to be fast. Grain Dole has expired. We are going to renew it. It's 3 stability, and if you can stay at 3, that's awesome. We also have to consider what to do with our cash now. We did quite some infrastructure projects which are ongoing. I think the next one we actually want to do is the harborage here, because we are only at level 1. So we want to get at least to 2 or 3. Which is relatively expensive because we are on the river. Oh, 500, that's fine. Let's build it. And this is helping us with commerce as well, which is maybe something we want to invest into now. Yeah, definitely. We have only 50 commerce here. That's nothing for our size. No, that's academic. So commerce here for more trade capacity. And then we also do... Okay, going to... Wait a second. What's our coal mines here? The coal mines here. This one has embraced commercialization. This one is close. And this one is also finished already. So we pick those two. And we are opening up coal. Here we go. And then we actually invest 50 into it. There we go. And there's a rebellion coming, which we can use our general against. There we go. Yeah, there is the rebellion immediately. Perfect. Okay, Moldova also is improved now in regards to the relations. So this would be an easy vassalization as well. This one isn't that simple because it has minus 50 from aggressive expansion, which we have to counteract here. But I think it's still going to be relatively... We can speed up actually, because we don't have that much to do. And recall, done. We got 2 more ships, that's okay. We move them to Ancona. What's our force limit? Okay, it's 20, so it's fine. So now we can take Bosnia. And with Bosnia... Wait a second, we can state Croatia and Dalmatia. Does Bosnia have a claim here on Ragusa by chance? Doesn't, sadly. What we can do is a royal marriage, of course, and we can also do the great power action here to get more opinion. Then that will bring us very close to 180, which we need here. Very close. Oh, there's one ship here. Drifting around here. So, where are you? We move that as well in here. Just to group it up. And now, I think we have to improve relations for... Oh, it will not add up. Okay, but we can offer military access. That's easier. And now we have 180. And can actually vassalize. Hey, why can't we? We were able before. What has happened here? We're lacking 2 now. Why? I can proclaim a guarantee to push our opinion further up. Actually, the gift wouldn't have been necessary. Now we know that. And we are going to transfer all our armies over there. The question is, do we maybe want to protect Bulgaria or do we want to protect Moldova next? That's a big question. almost maxed out here as well, but we don't have the relation. How did we get one more now? Did we? Ah, maybe we upgraded in rank. And I didn't see it. Ah, we are major now. No, we were major before. No, we just went major. Okay. So we just got one relation slot. That's nice. I think I'm going to protect the Bulgarians from the Ottomans here. So I think we can make another alliance. Okay, so we do it. Celebrate it as well. And so this opens up the possibility... Ah, we also had the legate. Ah, okay. I think what we can do is to leverage the nobility here. This is also useful because of the the improved relations. And we can also do... No, we don't want to do the marriage. So yeah, we have to improve our loyalty here. But theoretically this should be enough. Perfect. Yeah, that gave us enough diplomatic reputation to get over the threshold here. Now we do the marriage and so on. And also get Bulgaria. Let's spread stuff to them as well. Which means we could consider next a war here against the Ottomans. Oh, they have 28,000 troops. We shouldn't underestimate that. So... we shouldn't underestimate that. We maintain this for a moment. We have to consider what kind of advisor do we want to have. Do we have something for technology? Here, 1, and we have training costs. We don't need that. We need something for... maybe morale of armies here. Let's take this one. So Bulgaria, we have the alliance, we have the royal marriage, we have the guarantee, and we can't improve opinion, so we are going to influence them instead of a gift. And now we are at 180, and also vassalize them. Perfect. There we go. That's Bulgaria. And now we do... oh, that's simple. Free loyalty. Easy. Do we take this idea now, or do we wait? I think we can afford one more here. I think that's fine. And then we maybe have to wait for the tech. So now we have Hungary, Bosnia, and the remnants of Bulgaria, which we could reconquer if we want to. But we shouldn't... no, they don't have aggressive expansion against us. We could pull Poland and Naples in here. Go for the reconquest. Or the crusading expedition. No, it's 90%. So it's actually this one we would do. And we go for something like Tarnovo here. And we could... yeah, we could go hard on them. But does it make sense already? Because this would blow up the Liberty Desire? No, that's not a problem. Our diplomatic reputation is actually cutting down the Liberty Desire pretty hard. We are going to stay Anjou. Because I don't want to lose the chance on a personal union with Naples. Just for switching to Habsburg again, even though that's tempting. We already got the event, so it's the second time that we get it. So I think we could risk this war. This would break the Ottomans forever though. Because the Bulgarian and Serbian cores they have are a very important part of their economy. I think it's a good idea before they consolidate Anatolia. And when we have another diplomatic relation slot, we would take Moldova here. Unless we already do it now and take the hit in Diprep, or in diplomatic relations, Do we get something from trade? So it's merchant from trade. No, it doesn't have diplomatic relations. Do we have something in the... here? Admin 30. Admin 30 is quite a while away. Quite a while away. So do we take the +1... So do we take the hit of paying 1 dip for the relation slot here? Do we do this? Or do we just wait 10 years and hope it survives? Only a tributary state of Privs. So it's not really protected against anyone. So Poland could, for example, go after it. Which is dangerous. I want them in my collection. Okay. Also, we want to investigate how quickly can we get Hungary. So currently it's 300 years. 300. Base integration modifier is -25 from personal union, but 37.5 from our diplomats. And integration rate modifier is liberty desire -13%, different culture -15%, and annexation cost -7.4%. Annexation costs we can modify by going eventually into federalism, which of 35 state reach, that's far away as well. I don't know. I mean, investing 1 dip for 10 years or more is a lot of mana. That's 100... Oh, on the other hand, it's 120. It's not even a third of... It's like half an idea, but a bit less. Let's do it before something happens to it. Can we offer vassalization? We can. So the tributary is not intervening here. So we do it. We take Moldova as well. Ooh, Ostmark is doing its second specialization. G for merching, I should have remembered that. We have here... We already have machinery, so going into carpentry wouldn't be the best idea. The big question now is, do we go luxury or do we go for tailors or furniture? We do have here... Consumer goods are at 12, luxury are at 14. So consumer goods are very pricey currently. And if you look at our skill caps, the skill cap 124 for housewares, 119. I think the furniture would scale better under our skill set. So we do it. Royal marriage, of course. And then we just need to do the guarantee, and we also have Moldova in our pocket. Oh, another Burgundian wedding. Feel free to ask questions for those who are watching here, if you have anything. Keeping an eye on the chat here. Okay, so we have Moldova. Moldova still has this one as a core, right? Yeah, it's the... So we would need to attack Yorkie here, which have 13,000, to retake this core. We maybe want to just do this to get it done with. What is their tech? Their tech is 22. We are 25. We have a little bit of a tech advantage, but if we avoid planes, it would be fine. Let's get the core back. So we just declare war, we take it out. Let's go down to speed 4. Severe looting is fine. And we do, of course, have our vessel army here now. So there we go. It's done. Oh, defenestration of Prague. So the Hussites are now kicking off properly. And they are taking probably a lot of stuff with them. So Bohemia is going to be in a lot of trouble. And we can't afford this, even if we get the Bohemian stuff now. Yeah, they have to get below 25 legitimacy. I'm not sure if that's possible, but... Oh, apparently we are walking over into the steps now. Okay, we are looting that. No problem. Let's also take the king and an empire, and we do the improved administration as well to get ready for the next quests here on our mission tree. 4 articles of Prague. General Jan Zitska will come available for duty. Leader Ferdinand Sajik will die. He got Holy War Casus Belli. What would that do? So we could actually declare war on them if we want to. But this is still not enough for the mission, right? I mean, we couldn't afford it either anyway, due to the fact that this would cost us a lot of aggressive expansion in the Empire, and we just took aggressive expansion like crazy from Hungary. So we cannot afford to do that as well. Are they still in their crisis though? Oh yeah, they're still in the horde collapse. Apparently they didn't get out of it. By the way, I'm drinking a tea here, so don't be surprised. From my Star Wars cup. Yeah, they are still in their crisis here, so this is of course very unfortunate for them. We should save our Hungarian allies though, because they just got flattened on the steps. So we want to just take this one. Cost us 0.8. Great. Then we get... We don't want to take money, right? Not worth it, probably. 0.1 inflation for 250? I don't think so. So instead, we maybe just take some prestige stuff from them. Probably the best we can do. And I'm going home, actually. I will just go home here. Brandenburg has died. I'm just going to go home and let them siege a bit, because it's loot for us if our subjects looted. We do grand celebration, of course. Yeah, we upgraded, so it's now 160 each, which is a bit more. Boy, before that, I think it was like 80. And we can actually just... I think we can get one more of those +5 prestige things here. We just wait a bit more. The question is, what do we do with the cash? I'm not sure. We have the harbor bridge under construction. So this is going to upgrade this one here. The irrigation is also under construction. What we could investigate is where we get food. So let's see, do we get this one as well? No, we don't. But they are at war with Russia. Oh, when did that one form? Novgorod is still there, though. We just take it. Like this. Now we have nice borders. So this one is friend. This is vassal, this is vassal, this is vassal, this is personal union, this is vassal under personal union. So next would be Bulgaria. Yeah, we got quite some cash out of this. And now we want to... Do we have that as a preset? Price mapper, population economy, deposits, no. But we can check potential farmland. Okay, we see it's basically only in Croatia where we have anything left. There also is wine here. So what we can do is like invest a bit here. Why can't we invest here? It is not opened. Why is it not opened? Is it so terrible here? What? Why isn't crops opened here? And why neither? That's wild. Never seen a province which is fertile to not have a crop industry. That theoretically shouldn't even happen. And of course we also open up the cash crop. There we go. Mediano people, we take the power of cost of taxation. So now what I wanted to do is a special map mode here. Because we are going to ask us a very specific question. The specific question is, which provinces in our empire produce the most food? For which we have to go into the trade map mode. We go food, food production, all my own provinces, and then we do something like centered linear as a scale. There we go. So we see here, it's these 3 provinces here which are our breadbasket of the empire. And the rest is falling behind very much. We already invested in Obder and St. Ostmark, so Vienna and Linz, I think, right? Linz, yes. Ha! Geography. So we could invest into Unter der Enns, which is only rural. We don't have a city here, and I don't intend to make one. And then we could start investing into... Oh, these ones. This one doesn't even have irrigation 1, though. Ah, but it's building 1. Okay. So we start just making irrigation level 2 here. 650. Wow. And here, how much would it cost here? 1,000. I guess we save it up. We need the food for our cities. Now we also put 1 at least on the subjects here. Oh, admin cost reduction. That's good. Do we want to rush this tech now? It costs us 650. I think we do. And then we can take trade. And actually invest quite heavily into unlocking stuff here. We should keep some dip points in reserve, like 300 at least. So, yeah, like this is fine. The reason is that we maybe want to do a bureaucratic reform next. Monastic protests. We can protect the peasantry. That won't help us, because we need to break the power of the nobility first. Yeah. So now, we want to do the institute a clear hierarchy, for which we need more state reach, at least plus 4. We are 21. So we are going to prepare this by doing another increase. We get 0.75 per 5 years, which means we are 3.75. Could be close to be enough, but only close. Probably it's not 25. But let's see. And then we can do that reform from more autonomy reduction. And also we are getting closer to finishing military and trade. So the question is, what do we want to do first? Pretender rebels, okay. Let's help them out before something happens. So because if we get the military stuff done, we could go into extended levies and volunteers. The problem... now he died, really, in this second. Oh, we got a good ruler though, good general. The main problem here will be that we have to get bureaucratic influence and noble influence below 40. That's going to be hard. Yeah, they're at 60. And we have the aristocratic ideas which are shifting it heavily in their favor. So I think the military reforms are out of question for now. Which means we are going to rather look at trade. Getting commerce 8 as quickly as possible. And when we have commerce 8, we could also probably go to commerce 9 if I remember correctly. I think I checked it earlier. Yeah, we can do... We need some influence from the burghers, which is easy to get when we just do the interaction in a few years. We can also use the loyalty that we get from the reform to revoke some privileges. And then we would go to commercial, to free commerce. Which means we don't get any commerce income in our local tax income, but that's fine. I think that's not a lot of money anyway. We can check it here. Do we have it somewhere? Maybe it's a... No, it's not. Must be here. I don't know if we actually have anything from there. Forest fee, timber excise, tariffs, fees tax. Maybe it's a fees tax or one of the tariffs. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we save up for the dip here. And then in a few years we can do the reform administration as well. For which we need 200, 100, 100. That should be easy as well. And we also want to do the standardized recruitment of officials. Actually, we want to do this as soon as possible now. Because this reduces elite power. And I think we are shrinking. Yeah, 0.04 by now. So it's getting better. But we would need bureaucratic influence for this. So it's a question, where do we want to influence next? Do we want to influence in regards to the burghers and make them stronger? Or do we want to influence in direction of the bureaucrats? Or do we maybe want to align the cabinet with a bureaucrat, which would get us that for free, but it would cost us 1 stability and plus 50% stability time, which means we are going to go down very quickly in stability. Ah, nice. We have become emperor here. Which means that we go up to hegemonic again. We have to be careful with the party, with the nobility here, because it's now a lot more expensive. We don't have an heir? Oh, we don't have an heir. Right, there was something. We disinherited them. And... yeah, great. We are emperor again. Yeah, why not? So, now let's check on the dismantle again. Cologne, Mainz, Bohemia, Saxony, Baden, Verona. So Bohemia is still... oh, they went full side, but why can't they keep their electorate? I thought they lose it as soon as you lose the religion. Weird. But we could also declare war on them. They're allied to Burgundy now. Ah, only if we go for conquest, they would get their allies. But if we go with a religious CB, it would work. We could call in Naples. What do we get? 90% aggressive expansion, 90% cost for all provinces, core revocation, core return, liberation of vassals, liberation of countries. We could restore Silesia here. And we can loot them. We have run out of war exhaustion, right? Yes, we have. And we could flip them back to Catholicism again. To prevent anything, any other shenanigans here. Let's do this. Let's burn them down. Let's burn it down. Why not? Severe looting. Money for our infrastructure here. I think many wouldn't do this because it's in the HIE, but I don't care. We are only interested in our realm for now. And they are not. So we go for... Okay, we are not going for Prague immediately, because we do have a problem here. And we just got a new merchant. And France became Pope. Okay, now we go for Prague. So the merchant, what do we do with him? We do have one here, we have one here, we have one here, but we don't have one in the upper Danube, which we are expanding into, so that's free cash. Castine's fine. Okay, let's see what we can do as a war goal here. So it wouldn't cost us dip for the releases, so we could actually just release what we want here and break them pretty hard. I think that's exactly what I want to do, because we get a lot of prestige from this. We also get war reps, and we do forced religion. So that's what we want to do here. And we could take territory if we want to. But maybe we take... Is there a gold mine? Ah, it's over here. Oh, Moravia broke free. What's going on here? Oh, Opta Ends is also specializing. We have metalwork, textile. Metalwork is the best. I think we do another machinery here, because we need more stuff for our cities to grow. We could actually also vassalize Moravia, so in the future, near future. Okay, Naples is arriving. Maybe just go for Prague here. Printing press. Event, we had that already. Okay, awesome. So we are not going to take any aggressive expansion here, except if we maybe want to go into one of the gold mines here. How much development is that? 20? Ah, that's where Kutna Horror. Kuttenberg. Yeah, there's a gold mine. Or silver mine, something like this. Silver. But that's a lot of aggressive expansion if we do these two. On the other hand, nobody cares because they are Hussite, so we could... he is probably a heretic, definitely. Or can we vassalize them? No, that's not possible. That would be funny, right? Shouldn't have cleared that, war girl. I'm not sure if I want Bohemian provinces as of now, but they would be close to our capital, so the CE would be nice. Oh! And we lost emperorship again. At least we have a 4-3-3 now. So, new alignment. We want a diplomat. And nobody can offer us one. Nope. Philosopher. We take the spiritualist again. So we take... At least we have someone here. Like this. We take him. And the military engineer. Like this. Oh, let's switch the song here. And go to shuffle. Oh no. We are paranoid. -1 diplomatic relations. That's the worst we could have picked. That's really the worst we could have picked. Why do we have -29%? From 5 battles. What did they do? Why are our vessels running into the Bohemians like crazy? Urbanization. Yes, we pay for this. Can we do something with that? Not really. Yeah, we need something to revoke privileges on the burghers as well. Yeah, after Prague, we are going to hunt the Bohemian army down so that we get some war score back. Our pretty stupid AI vessels has run into them. And now we are down to 3 merchants again. What's going on? Something is recalculating, which is not working out. Oh, or maybe it's the plague, which is spreading in our realm here. No, it's only 4k so far. Weird. But maybe some trade centers were reassigned. Or we maybe got downgraded here, for example. But we are major center, so it should be fine. Loot, loot, loot. Come on. Give me Prague. The heart of the empire for a long time just got looted by us. We do a marriage with Poland. We do with Brandenburg. Yes. And now we fight the Bohemians here on our territory. What? What? No! They... we are so unlucky. Okay, so the Hussite wars caused immense destruction in Bohemia. Yeah, because we intervened there. Privs were abandoned, put to the torch, and trampled by armies. So we just... Apparently, we forced that assembly here by the war. In the end, the Romanists agreed to give the right to partake in both the bread and wine of communion, allowed public preaching of Wycliffitism, whatever that is pronounced. In return, the Hussites would recognize the Pope's authority to appoint priests and would swear loyalty to the Catholic heir, who in return would swear an oath of loyalty to protect the rights of the burghers, Hussites and Catholics. Extremists on both sides reject the deal. And I guess the ruler... Oh, he's only... So the heir is at 0 legitimacy. That doesn't fit our agenda. Does that mean that we can get the mission done? Still no. What's going on? But he has now 0... Yeah, we have to read the conditions carefully now. So one of the following has to be true. It's either Bohemia is rival in legitimacy below 25. Ah, no, from the ruler, not from the heir. Wait a second. Ah, his claim is weak. But their legitimacy is probably high enough. Can I see that here somewhere? Or do I have to check it in the ledger? Can I see it here somewhere? I don't see it. Okay, so apparently we don't fulfill the condition. That was the unsatisfying war. I wanted provinces. Or release their subjects. Bulgaria marriage with Bulgaria, Bosnia, and so on. And Moldova as well, of course. And now we have quite some money, which we can use for the infrastructure we talked about. So now we don't have money anymore. Okay, influential aristocrats have run out. So now it's the question, what do we do? We don't have enough yet to finish trade though. Austrian, we would need more than that. And we do have only 0. Oh, so we have 0 on bureaucrats. So even if we promote bureaucrats, that wouldn't work. Because we need 30. Which means we have to align with them eventually. In that case, we maybe just want to continue hacking down on monopolies here. So we restrict the game monopoly here. And then just for one more turn, we are going to support them. Ah, Pfalzgrafschaft, I forgot about them. In a few years, we can also already annex Bosnia here. We also want to go to war here with the Ottomans. And Moldova is finished, but we can't annex them because I think we are not in range. Well, maybe we are, actually. But they... Which religion has Moldova? We need to fix that, actually. So Bulgaria is definitely on the wrong side. They are Orthodox. We're going to flip them... not Scottish. We enforce religion to Catholicism. Bosnia is Catholic. And Moldova is Catholic as well. I accidentally clicked on Scottish and now we have plus 25. We're going to placate them once. Oh, Naples also wants a marriage, of course. Do they have an heir? They do. So we can't get them either, sadly. Paranoid is so bad, because now we pay -2. That's really, really bad. But at least we can now farm some... We can farm some papal influence here by helping convert stuff in our subjects. Aragonese is fine. And then we can pick the papal legate here. We also want to finish the papal states eventually. But because of the empire plans that have changed, this is no longer the top priority. So maybe it's fine that we keep them in Rome for now. Maybe that's okay. We're already improving relations here. And now we can try to get the emperor back. Milan is how old? 37. Nah. Which means forever. Because we are unlucky in this game. Oh. That died again already? They still have an heir. Come on. Ah, it's a regent. They have a regency. And we cannot claim because they have a regency. Sad, sad, sad. Why does... What? Why would they do this? They just insulted us. For whatever reason. Okay, let's check Hungary again. We are now up to plus 102 relations here, and it's still going up quickly. And we can... Oh no, we forgot to return Zagoria, so that's a bit ugly now. We can return Belgrade to Serbia, which we don't want to do. So Belgrade will stay. We can check out integration status, 234 years, 37 years now. So opinion, we have to push that up. We have to push the liberty desire further down. And I think that's all we can do. Except for the currency act, which we could take. But then we can't have the centralization edict. And we need that to go up in centralization for the moment. And Aragon got elected. Okay, good. Let's see what they pick. Ooh, global institution spread. Does that make sense though? Does it help us at all? I mean, casual literacy is spreading again a bit here. So Milan apparently is trying to invent it. And it's probably going to be first. It has 42% already, even though Verona was quicker to start it. But Milan will win the race. So we'll start here in... oh, like in 15 years, roughly. That's good. Lithuania. Ooh, Teutonic Order has crusaded into Lithuania. And they are not personal union at all. Crusading expedition. Do we want to prevent anything in the east here? We could attack them. Just do stuff to them. Trakai actually became independent. We could crack down on Halik Volume, the whatever it's pronounced. He have lost a lot of stuff to Quirum. I mean, we're weakening the east this way a lot. But we could do something. It would be very cheap. I think we do this, but we are not going to even properly help because our vessels can do the work. But we are going to help them with the rebels here. Okay, recall. Oh, what do we have here? A young heir with 442. It's okay. We take him. Let's improve on Verona as well. 442 is better than nothing. We only get negative traits here with our people. So this one is paranoid and this one is an obsessive perfectionist. Wow. Great. What do we do with that? I'm not sure. Oh, and we are getting ravaged by the plague. 74,000. That's okay. Could be a lot worse. Musket or bow, we definitely lose the army tradition here because we can regenerate that quickly by all the wars we do. And our vessels will do the work here. Robber barons. Where do we want loyalty now? I think we wanted... how much do we have here? Only 55. Oh. We can do grand commissions. Now I think I'm going to move it to the nobility here. Because it's still the most important estate that we have. For everything we do. The question is, what do we do to Lithuania? We want to prevent a Polish-Lithuanian union. Because that's more or less also dead by now, but I don't want to risk anything. So we are going to... oh, that already cost us 89. So we are going to release both of them. I guess. That weakens them massively, so maybe the Teutons take the rest. Urbiner gets 10 years, of course. Not more than that. So what do we do here? The harborage is almost done. And we can also do the festival here again because we lost the emperorship again. So that's wow. That was G. So we could try a harborage level 3 here to further boost the commerce up. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. 1,000. That wasn't a long papacy. So recall here. Teutonic order declared on Novgorod. To take these provinces here. That's good. They are going hard on the east now. Naples should get this. We're going to do send 1 on Naples here. Yeah, I think we can just wait here until this is resolved. Yeah, a lot of plague stuff here. Poland again. A lot of stuff to do currently. Because a lot of people are dying. I don't think we can do anything here in Croatia. Except invest a bit into economy and so on. Maybe there's coal. No, coal is here in Hungary proper. So we have to wait until we get Hungary. But we can probably get started here in a few years, yes. And we can also get started here in a few years. And that solves our diplomatic relation problems. Ay, ay, ay. Can we get some nicer music? Okay, Naples is our pope. I hope he lives long. Let's see how old he actually is. And let's check it here. 87. Okay, he dies very quickly now. It's sometimes bugged that they spawn too old. And 87 is definitely too old. Because he will die within a few years. And as expected, we didn't get to 25%. Instead, we do have now 24.85. Great. So what we can do, we could do the align here. That's going for 5 years. It will get us a little bit of state reach over time, and then we can maybe do the reforms at the end of this time frame. So like this, and then we just wait a bit. Do a grain dole to counteract the stability loss. And then we just wait a bit until we do these ones here. So like 1 or 2 years, and then we do the reforms that we want. Else the stability hit will be too hard from doing both at the same time. So ideally it runs out again. And shortly before we do the reforms action in action. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, feel free to ask questions if anything is unclear. Show with devotion. Do we want to continue that? Stability increase interval minus 10%. I think that's worth it. And also more loyalty, which drops our autonomy further down. That's exactly our main... Oh, I think we can peace out here. So... What? Junior partner? Oh, Brian's got kicked out. They are no longer a vessel. Interesting. So in that case, we just cancel Harlik. We could even make them a vessel, but I don't want to. We also end the rivalry here for prestige. Ooh, no, wait a second. We are going to weaken them. So this is generating a lot of prestige for us. We could also return stuff to Smolensk, but I think that's risky because Russia will eat it. So it's just this stuff, and we maybe end claims in Poland, like this. So we get 22. Oh, we only get 8, and Lithuania get... Oh, the Allies got also stuff from that. Okay, fine. We only get 8. I'm happy still. Now Lithuania is super weak. And the Teutonics might eat them. Which is my favorite case. So now we are going to not take these idea groups. Probably at least. This one isn't that great. It's only a bit of fire damage. So instead we can finish up the military stuff here. We do one more. And I think we are going to wait a bit. So speed up a bit. We do have 50 influence of the papacy here now. Oh, we wanted to do the beautify local saint. Yeah, I think this is... We don't need the reputation right now. So we take the... Of Linz. Where is Linz? Up there ends. Oh, that's awesome. So we get the Center of Catholic Pilgrimage for until the end of the game. So this one is now 5% cheaper to tax. And has a little bit of prestige. That's awesome. Yeah, the Pope died. That was to be expected. This time we also take the prestige here, not the 25 ducats. And we can introduce primogeniture here. Which means we get 10 legitimacy and 10 admin. We could take Unite Dynastic Lands for 25 years, but I'm going to reserve that until we integrate Hungary here. So that we can get minus 15% on the costs of this. Of course, that's still a while away. We also want to keep improving relations. Because right now, this will be in like 200 years. Of course, it will be faster eventually. When we have improved all the integration modifiers. So we are going to keep run here to keep it always as high as possible. Actually, we could consider... We could consider influencing them. Yeah. Only 60 money, so yes, please. Austria prospers. Tendency 3, tax collection 3. No, we are far away from this. University of Vienna have at least 5 knowledge output. 5. 5. We are making 2. I mean, okay, when we have casual literacy, eventually in like an eternity, then we get around plus 50% total. So it would be a 3. Eventually we get that. Eventually. What else is down here? The Viennese walls. Up the ends is major center of learning. So this city here. Okay. And we have culture ideas. Or composers. Okay. And admin tech 58. Okay, 58. That's like 1800s or something. That's super far away. I think we're going to be a bit peaceful for a few years, and then we are going after the Ottomans here, which means we're going to start with the spy network here to restore Bulgaria to glory. So we can probably do... How long is that one? The Bureaucratic reform 54. So we wait another year now. And do basically nothing. And then we do the reforms that we want to do. Yep, Teutonic Order just ate a bit of Novgorod here. That's definitely the best timeline for the Teutonic Order here. And they can actually eat Lithuania as much as they want to. Which is insane, because they could get extremely strong. They could. So we are not going to... Oh, wait a second. We are going to see what we are actually going to invest. I think this is a good moment to do the reforms here. So we do have the recruitment here. Means of recruitment is definitely something we want as soon as possible, because it reduces elite power from autonomy. Done. Now, we also want the clear hierarchy because of the global autonomy reduction. Done. We could do literacy tests, but we don't want to because that gives elite power from wealth. That's a bad idea. We could do reasonable tenure durations, which means that we are rotating our administrators. 10 loyalty. I don't know. I think I'm going to just take the tax farmers here as well. So here we go. And that's it for the moment. We're not going to do more. That's already 98% now. On the other hand, adding one more wouldn't do anything in regards to the corruption now. But the loyalties might be a problem. Oh, we have 50 with the nobility, so it's okay. So maybe we just take the tenure duration and have it out of the way. And then we can do the promote aristocratic faction and we disown. And that should be okay. And the burghers get a tax relief. And that's it. And now we have to brace for the inevitable. Because we are going to drop in income like crazy. Oh, we got another saint. Can we do it again? Yes, we can do it again later. We got really lucky with that. So of course now we do have basically 100% corruption. Which is very bad. It will drop down to 90% because that's the maximum we allow. And then it will decay from there. But we also have 69 pretty nice state corruption. And the other 90% provincial corruption. Yeah, 94. 99% here. Ay. Yeah, it will go down slowly now. And we have to get this one down. So... At least this one isn't too old. Only 72. So he took... Ah, the education thing again. So a bit more knowledge output. That's not bad. Yeah, income is going down. Very much down. And I think we are going to just wait now. Because we have to... Can't do much with the corruption that we have. So maybe we could have done the integrations first here. So by next year we could do the integration here. Probably this one is done now. Also next year. Of course the corruption will make this like 5 or 10% more expensive, let's see. So the big question is, do we want to do it or not? It's increases. Where is it written? All power cost 32%. So yeah, it is definitely hurting. That's more than 10% actually. So we are trying to help converting here now. It's in Hungary, but also in all of these other states here that we are controlling. Our vessels, rather. So that's going to generate quite a lot of papal influence over time. Something went off cooldown. The celebration. Let's take it. While we just wait. So we are down to 85% already. That's good. We're not going to do any infrastructure projects while our income is a little bit weakened. But we can talk about what we want to do. Local burger power will increase. Yes, that's fine. We have the harbor which is under construction. We have a capital level 1. We could investigate if we maybe want to build a capital level 2 already. Because as soon as we integrate Hungary here eventually, we then have immediately a relatively good communication efficiency spread into Hungary itself. That would definitely be a thing, because Vienna is directly next to them, to Hungary. The communication efficiency to Italy and the western parts of Württemberg and so on here, close to Switzerland, would also get better, but the impact is marginal as of now because we don't have the pathings and the harbораges in place to support all this. Okay, why does it take so long? 52% additional cost. Yeah, we're going to do nothing as of now. Because we also can't do a reform. Because I don't want to risk anything. But the next reform will be the commerce. Bulgaria again. We could, however, do the reconquest here. And pull Poland and Naples in. So go for Tarnovo here. They have 23,000 troops. Ooh. It's not nothing. But it would be a good moment right now because we don't have much to do. So why not go to speed 4 here. And let's prepare. And declare war. So Tarnovo, Poland, Naples. And we need a diplomat. Let's go. And we go for Tarnovo here. And maybe we can block here. Maybe we should have put our fleet into position first. Because if the army is in the Anatolian part, we could block the straits and prevent them from crossing. If not, we have to be very careful. In regards to 23,000 is a lot, and we have to be careful that we fight it properly. Yeah, we see it's already here. So now we have to... and we are already too late. So we stay here. This one will die. Sadly. But we can get the war goal first. So that's okay. And now we are blocking the strait. So that's... oh no, do we? No, I think it only works if both sides do not have different ownerships, but doesn't matter. So now Hungary is here, and also Poland is here. And Naples will probably also arrive soon. And we should go here to help them. Ooh, we have to go around this fort apparently, which we shouldn't. Why did they cancel that battle? Okay, we got the war goal, finally. Do I want to fight this here? I think that would be risky. But we can fight... No. We can go here at least. We can maybe fight here on Eolimeter. Eolimeter, yes. Ah, no, they're running away. Because we want to have defensive modifiers, so that's what we want to achieve. Okay, we have to be careful because I think they're going to... No. Don't split up the siege. They will try to, of course, fight us. Okay, what are they doing? Wow, 15 papal influence, 2.5 state corruption and duck. No. We take the loyalty hit for the free. Oh, that's bad. They have -1, so that's good. Oh, that's actually good. We could have a chance here. Yes, we won. So that's great. Head of Hedwig. Again. So what can we do? We can invest into her to make her more happy. I'm not sure where Mentorship is running to. But we are going to chase this army and the Mentorship army. To see what they do. What are you doing? You are trapped probably over here. Okay, and now we try to chase this army here. Maybe we can trap them here somewhere in the Carpathians. Come on, let me get you there. Perfect. Accept the petition again. Come on, let's win this. They have a massive negative here because it's a forest, mountains, and it's our terrain. Or like it's owned by our vessel here, or personal unions, so we have the defensive modifier. And actually our vessels here have been going crazy on the terrain here and the provinces. So we have 39%. I think that's basically already enough. So we can... Bulgaria. And more Bulgaria. Like this. Yep. So now that would all return to Bulgaria. We could also return other things. If we want to. Do we want to restore stuff to... I mean, we could restore these provinces to the Roman Empire here, if we want to. But these ones we want long term. So, Dobruja wouldn't own everything. And we don't want to restore these to Serbia either. So I think we just take this as a peace deal here. On the other hand, it might be okay to just restore... No, not this one. Oh, not this one. No. This, Dimetoka, Gallipoli. No. No. Poroi? No. Thessalia, no. What's with that? Poroi. That was the right one, Poroi. Here. This one. And then Lititsa. We want to take Lititsa like this, I guess. Because we can give it to Bulgaria, because I think it's Bulgarian culture. Yes. So we just do it like this. So we have weakened them a bit further. There we go. And now we feed the Lititsa province to Bulgaria. There we go. And we stop the church music. That's it. That was a very quick war against the Turkish menace. We are going to get 100 military points and a 50 tradition general as a reward. Which is worse than the one we have already. Great. So now the remnants of the Ottoman state here are spread out around the Balkans, but that's going to be the next war and not the current one. Now we got life of the party as a reward from that we invested into our queen. So that's useful as well. So Bulgaria, we probably want to feed these provinces to them. So what we should do is make... Hey! Game. So we want to make sure that... Hey, why does it not work? That these provinces here are in our interest as well as those provinces here. Because we want them. Also, we want those ones here. Oh, wait a second. Albania expanded into that. So we can later vassalize Albania. And just take it from them. The Balkans are almost solved. So the Austrian state here has basically almost solved the Balkans. We don't want to invest anything here as of yet, until our corruption has gone down further. But our ruler is quite incompetent apparently. Great. So that's why we have so much. Okay, so what do we want to integrate first? Bosnia, probably. Where is the river? Where is the best harbor though? Let's see. The best harbor for at the end of the Danube is Turkey or Bessarabia. Which one of those is it? They both have a modifier. This one gives commerce. This one also. So both of them do not have a harborage modifier. Varela doesn't have either. So the only one is here, but that's not the Danube. I'm not sure how this section is called. This one has one. But if we take Moldova first, do we have... Ah, maybe that was a mistake. Do we have a contingent connection already? So the Danube here from Ostmark going through our personal union. And then it stops here because the Ottomans still own this bit. So we have to take these provinces here next so that our Danube connection is complete. I think also the Transylvanian provinces are a problem. Yeah, I think these are also a problem. Can we release somehow? No, we can't. So we are going to start with Bosnia here. That's going to be the first one. We start with the annexation now. I think the conversions are done. Yes. They are done. So then we can also check the river sections here. We have this western arm which is going into the Danube here. I also have no idea how that river is called. but we can work with that. So where do we have the city though? We do have one here. Nope. Actually, we have one here at the end, which is already in our hand. So maybe we want to invest a bit here. So we want to, let's use the macro builder for this actually. So we want to build, we want to upgrade the harborage here to level 1 and amenities to level 2. So tier 1, construct. And then we want to do the amenities to level 2 here. Because the funny thing is that it's probably faster to go from Vienna by boat to Prigorje here than by horse or whatever. Probably. Hey. Ah, there we go. Tier 2. Perfect. And then we could consider also making a passing here, level 2, for transferring to Lika. So that the road network is getting built. Tier 2. Oh, I clicked irrigation, but we also can't make more stuff. Oh, passing would have been this one. Okay. We can only have 2 projects apparently. So that's nothing we can do. But we can switch to the communication efficiency map mode now to see how well we do. And Prigorje is they're getting it from somewhere. 152. 152 is here. Okay. So it's probably land-based currently. Fine. We can't stop the spy network here. We can, however, improve with the Roman Empire here. Not sure if we ever do anything with that, but fine. And our relation to Hungary is almost at 200 now. And we can also stop the centralized estate here and instead switch into income from vessels. Because that will allow us to integrate Hungary faster. Munich gets an upgrade. We definitely want some luxuries now, but this one has only metalwork and housewares in a considerable amount. So I think I'm going into carpentry here to get more consumer goods and industrial goods. I think the more I look at our map here is that we want a capital level 2 relatively quickly. So harborage is almost done. And amenities are fine for now. Yes, the amenities are fine. Let's check the price. How much would a capital level 2 cost us? 1,500 only. Yeah, I think we do this. Because the level 2 capital would get us here another improvement of 6% travel time over our realm, which is significant. Ambitions of the Königin. 434 versus 442. That's 811 versus 10. I mean, yes, why not? Also, we can maybe get a better trade. Hey, what's going on Discord here? Okay. Okay, and let's go. Stop them. Too expensive. No, we don't do the corruption option. We have too much corruption already. -3. I got the feeling that we also want to integrate Moldova already. Just to get rid of the diplomatic relation problem. Which means we do stop this one. It's only 200 dip. So let's do this. Even though our realm will be extremely complicated afterwards. So Castilian Pope. What we can do as well is switch to... No, we already are on local. We are already on local. We don't want to do dynastic lands. 25 years is not enough to get Hungary under control. Still run out in 27 years. Yeah, no. This will not work. $35 state reach. No. Oh, there's nothing we can do about this right now. We maybe get some admin efficiency. Oh no, it's in level 32, so that's far away. And Hungary enters the peasant war. Great. Yeah, we do both annexations here. We could theoretically vassalize the empire if we really want to. Yeah, I think we could. Might actually be a funny thing to do. I mean, why not? And then we make them Catholic. But we first solve our relationship problems here. And we want to be emperor again. But this is so cursed here. We are going to be emperor when Milan leader dies. So this one goes away. Oh, we have still the Ragusa problem here. Which we can feed into Albania when we vassalize these guys. What about them here? Oh, they're allied to Naples. Doesn't matter. So this is all going pretty neat. We should already start improving relations here. So more or less the whole Balkan problem now has a solution. So we are going to vassalize the empire here in a few years probably. We're also going to vassalize the remnants of Albania here. And in the next wars against the Ottomans, we are going to therefore restore the cause of either the Ottomans or the empire here, whoever we want to. And Albania will get Ragusa and Durazzo. And we are going to integrate Moldova. And then later Bulgaria. And all of that should work nicely. And we are going to flip the empire to Catholicism. Very, very big heresy. Very, really a big heresy here. Well, that's great. Okay, recall. Apparently we already improved relations there. What? Oh, we are below 40 aristocratic influence. That's an important number. So wait a second, we are going to first state this stuff here. Because that would allow us to if we... Will that be enough? If we promote the bureaucrats here, plus 20, plus 0.2. We can try it. So we are not... Oh, we don't have 85%. Ah, I forgot. That was wasted. That was so wasted. But we can maybe get the tax reform if we have a bureaucratic advisor somewhere lying around. But we should take the last military idea group here while it's still cheap. In case we have to replace this guy here. Okay, these are all not bureaucrat. Here we have one. There's a collector. Okay, we got one. So we only have the collector, which will cost us another diplomatic relations slot. So we have to wait until we are over 30 influence. If we get this to work. Apparently not. So we have to also switch. So we switch the treasurer in. Oh boy. This only costs admin, luckily. We can take this one. Graz. Is it this one? Did we get it here? No. Where did we get it? Where's Graz? This is... Ah, here. Oh, Ostersteiermark. That's nice. Another of our core provinces got the holy... whatever it's pronounced, called. Pilgrimage. We can also do the infrastructure build of the capital here. Get it started. So can we get to 30? Do we need another admin advisor? Yeah, it's still going down. That's bad. So we need to... We have to replace these two. So we have to get lucky here. We are going to kick all level 1s here. In the hopes that we recruit a new one from the bureaucrats. Which we can use. Yeah, we have a high judge here. Perfect. Thanks. And that didn't work here. So we have to invest more cash here. We probably should also do the same here because we need a level 2 to have more influence. We want to keep this one so that we can switch back into diplomatic relation. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to ask questions when you're watching here. We are going to expel the foreign traders. So did we get anything now? Nah, that was to be expected. So we don't. And I think it will not be enough either. No, it's still going down. 0.3 per month though. That's bad. Okay, what can we do? What else can we do here to improve on these things? Else against +1 admin, that's nice. Actually, we are going back into the... Oh, wait a second, we got one now. Where does that one come from? So now we got 2. Yeah, we're going to help Brandenburg because we want to stay friends with them. But it's still not going to be enough. No, the nobles are way too dominant for this. So they're pulling up. We need to be over 30. We can't do this. So we can do this only with an alignment to the bureaucrats to get anything done. Which is annoying because it causes a lot of corruption. Okay, the integration here is done. Let's see how much we have to fix afterwards. Oh, I didn't check if we did all the conversions. We are over cap, right? We are far over cap by now. Ooh, that's not good. We are still at the force limit of 4. So let's get rid of these ships here. We can maybe sell them to, I don't know, the Romans, maybe? Nope. And you? Do you want to buy this? Yes, you want to. So, is all of this Catholic? Nope. But this will fine. It will convert over time. I mean, we could try to... We are going to state this anyway. So can we... No, we don't have diplomatic skill for... Okay. What we want to do though, immediately, is fix this city here. Because it's the only harborage on the Danube sector we have. Which means we are going to throw in there amenities. 1 or 2? 2 actually. Let's build 2 right away. If we can. Yes. Continue to 950. Yes, totally fine. And then we wait for money and then we build harborage level 2 there as well. Because this will be our endpoint of the communication efficiency through the Danube section here. When we get Hungary and the Ottomans solved. We are still over cap? What the heck? Yeah, because of that ruler that does -1 here. So we switch back into him because we can't fix the bureaucratic influence. How did we get to 20? Oh, was it over 30 at... It maybe was at 30 at start of the year. Let's wait until next year. Let's see. Let's speed up a bit. If that starts above 30. I accept here. Plague is ravaging through. I know it's running out. It was the old plague we already had. I mean, it all depends now on the annexation of Hungary. And that's like super far away. Okay, who did it? Ah, Lombardy, as we expected. Yes. So let's see where the influence is. If that is 30, then we can do the reform. If not, then not. No, it's 27. So maybe because of the advisor that we no longer have, I don't know. We take the military tech here. We have to save up now for the trade ideas here. We could consider to actually do a church reform instead. Removing the tithing would be very good because it removes a lot of peasantry income. So can we see that, how much it is? No, it's just summarized in income tax of 72. We don't know, but we can maybe see it in the clergy here. They get... We see it maybe in here. Their income is tax farming, state corruption, donations here. It's donate 150 from tithes. That would go away. Not that much though, but alternatively we could cut on the clergy wealth gravity here. -25 autonomy from clergy. It's not bad. So maybe let's just do this one. Minus 60. Whoops. So we do a show of devotion and we do a lavishly endo. Just to fix the stability, the issues with them now a bit. And of course we get immediately hit with another negative here. Come on. Do we have anything to counteract this with? We do. So we go down to expansive court. And do we decay in strength? Slowly. So I'm going to yield concessions here, and I'm going to do one more royal marriage just to counteract what we just experienced here. Our realm is so screwed. We can only fix it properly when we have Hungary. Which is a nightmare. Stop that there. Yeah. Now you are converting again. Brandenburg needs a new marriage. Okay, how do we proceed now? Oh. We can do a new tax relief here. And we can also do this own. Oh, our legitimacy has tanked quite a lot. That's bad. So we don't have diplomatic relation slots available, neither for the Empire, the Roman Empire, nor for Albania here. And I don't want to integrate Bulgaria yet because it's not converted. So that's a problem. So we have to wait until our king dies until we have more diplomatic relations again. Or we annex the Palatinate, but then we do lose an elector. But we don't care about the Empire right now. So let's do this one. We just get rid of it. Oh, 273? Why? Why is it so expensive? 46 development. What? How much do they own? 7, 13, 16, 10. Oh, that's quite rich. And these would all be high autonomy. So no, we don't do this. So maybe we just take Albania now and pay the dip for it. But on the other hand, we want to do reforms. We need to finish the trade ideas and we want to get to Commerce 8. We really want to. Problematic. It's definitely problematic. I think I'm just too greedy currently. So casual literacy is basically not spreading out of Italy here right now. It will take a long time until it reaches us. We could buy it eventually from someone like Verona when they have it, which would be very expensive, but probably a good idea. I mean, how will it reach us? I'm not sure how. We have the invention requirements now fulfilled. Right, no, we shouldn't, because we don't have Tennessee 3. Oh, Poland joins the fold. So we now have also an Anjou on the Polish throne. Or rather on the... as an heir. There was a map mode, right? Political map mode for... dynasties? Am I blind? Ah, I was in the diplomatic, so... Government dynastic here, right. So when Poland switches to Anjou as well, then we have a lot of them already. Funny is that Spain itself, Valois, not Anjou, yeah, they are. This doesn't look too healthy for France actually here. Not sure what the end game will be there. And attack again. We get the diplomatic policy at 30. We could take... Actually, we can switch to the discipline one. So like this. But 30 is still a long time away and also unlocks the next idea group. We could consider... We could already talk about what we should pick next. So I don't want to go any kind of world conquest here. So if we would do this, we would definitely need to take religious ideas next. Latest. To get that resolved. So that we can convert stuff and so on and have the cheap casus belli to declare war on everybody who's not Catholic. Which is basically everything to the east of us now. I could go for another military idea group. But I could also go for another idea group like Empire here. The main problem we are going to struggle with will be the power of our elites. Because we are going to be a very vast empire when we integrate Hungary. And Transylvania and Bulgaria and everybody like this. Yeah, remove him, bitte. Please. We could also go into admin itself. It has a very good mix of a lot of things, like 0.25 corruption reduction, which is nice. Also travel time reductions, which is nice. And admin efficiency. It's unclear. If you have preferences, feel free to write it. I mean, how do we solve this one here? Do we want to feed everything to Bulgaria before we integrate them? Like all the Serbian stuff here? We definitely have to go to war with the Ottomans once again. Pretty soonish. How long is the truce? The Ottomans are guaranteed by Naples. What? What? Oh, the truce is already over. Why would Naples protect them? Why would you do this? I mean, we could start with taking out these here. Like Bardeen first. That would be very easy. Why we only have plus 40 here? Because they are heretics. I think we have to just wait. We shouldn't rush stuff, but we can take out Bardin. That's cheap. So Bulgarian goal. We take it. Let's go. Like this. Light looting. What's that? Kiev separatist. Okay. So I don't want to attack here, whatever that one is. Because we would have to core it. That would only be a source of unrest right now. Which we don't need. Hello, the practice. And oh, minus 10 influence. Does that help us? Maybe, probably not. We have to transfer this to Bulgaria and take it. So one less to solve. I think it's more important that we vassalize the empire here. So let's do this next. For this, we would need more trust with them. So we do it like this. What do we get if we pay off the debt there? Wow, there's 600 debt. The opinion of us will improve by 200. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I want to. What we could do there is defeat the rebels for them, because apparently they can't handle them. And the rebels can't siege Constantinople because they are not big enough. So that's a problem. There we go. Help them out. And we got our fourth merchant back, which was disappearing for a while. Not sure why, but now we have it back. So we are 66 to 91. 66 to 91. If we do the Royal Merchant, the alliance, we would be around 75. I think we get plus 10 from the marriage. So let's do the marriage here. Let's take the relation slot. I think it's more important that we get this one resolved here. So then we throw the alliance behind this. Like this. So now we add 76. Okay. It's the economic base, which is a problem. Which is interesting because I don't have a lot. You can also do a proclaim. Our heir got... Why do we only get terrible things? We are so unlucky. I've had so much bad stuff happening here. Starting with the empire and the ruler and now all these trades. It's insane a bit. Accept the petition. Free loyalty, we take it. 76 to 91. So the only way we can buff this up is by increasing our economy. Which we, for example, can do by integrating the Pfalzgrafschaft here, if we maybe want to do this now. But I don't want to, because I want to finish this. So no, we don't. I mean, they should be going down economically further. Ah, yeah, it's probably the capital here, 14 and 25. That's a lot of stuff. So probably that's why. Maybe I shouldn't have returned 2 cores to them. Maybe that was a bit much. We could, of course, also go into diplomatic reputation. We get plus 3 per point. We need 15. So we would need 5 diplomatic reputation. We can get 1 here. Let's actually do this. We get a statesman. We can switch out the advisor for another 0.5. We can get 2 from the leverage here. So that would put us... It would put us closer. And we are getting a lot of favors here per month. So theoretically, we can do the leverage in a few years and get the alliance done. We could also get the diplomatic reputation from here, but that would be a waste of the diplomatic annexation cost, so no. And Hungary is down to 108 years, so it's still far away. I think we can make it work with the leverage. So we do the advisor, we do the royal marriage here. That gets also 0.5. We can do the promote here now. Buff this up a bit. Can do the grand celebration. Prestige, of course, is also useful because it gives us reputation as well, if I remember correctly. No, it's legitimate. It is. It does. 0.58. So that will help as well. Everything will help in the end. And so we should be now at 79 still. Yeah, we get a lot of favors, 1 per month. That's actually really fast. So we are going to finish up the trade stuff as soon as the reform modifier runs out, which is in 3 years. We should actually investigate here. So the provinces here probably have metal. Yeah, we have 2 metal provinces here. It's already opened up, that's good. We have coal maybe? Down here. The question is, can we already? No, here we can't, but we can here and here now. So we can open up coal here. What we are going to invest into, of course. So 10, 10. Then what else do we have? We maybe have a silver mine here somewhere. Maybe. So precious metals. We have in Bosnia, we have a silver mine. And this one is opened and used and also almost maxed out. Everything else is in Hungary and so on, which we don't have yet. But that's at least something now. Oh, the capital level 2 is already done. This city is really building fast. We maybe should throw more into the urban industries here. What do we do now? What do we want to build here? Maybe more food, because it's one of our best food producers. I guess. 350,000 population. It's one of the best. Definitely. Tough question. How do we do in another irrigation first? How is the commerce here? Decent. Higher learning is decent. Industries are not profitable currently. Why? The wages are too high. How high are they? 8. It's okay though. And then the good prices are just too low for our taste. Probably we are going to get outcompeted again by Italy, which is always a problem. Yeah, what do we do? We could go for capital rank 3 already. We needed A anyway. So let's see what the price is. Amenity, no, amenities. Capital. No. That's almost 4,000. So we go garrison rank 3 instead. Yes. And we do irrigation 3 maybe? 2,000. No, 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 no. Not buying that. So let's save up some cash for until we know what we want to do. Can we somehow cancel the guarantee between Naples and the Ottomans? That would be what we need next, so that we can start on integrating Bulgaria. Fall of Novgorod. Russian claims Poland, Lithuania. That's all not really good for us. That's definitely not good. So how can we prevent Naples from joining? Can we cancel it via diplomacy? I'm not sure. So can we? Nope. Can we break? Nope. So we have no way of canceling the guarantee here. For whatever reason, they are guaranteeing them. We could, of course, also just attack Albania. We don't need to vassalize them. And we could just feed it into the Roman Empire here. 79 to 90. It's getting better. So they went down 1 point. And we can, of course, increase their trust again. So we are probably now at 80 exactly. Yeah, we could do it. We could also just attack here. Take them out. Feed it to Bulgaria or the Roman Empire here. I mean, we probably want to feed Greece into them. So rather we feed it to Bulgaria and then we just integrate a very large, chunky Bulgaria. We need more dip. We really need more dip there. Probably we should switch focus again. But do we need... What do we need now for the coming reforms? And yeah, we need dip. We definitely need dip. For everything we do, we will need that. Because there is a massive integration coming on the horizon here with Hungary. Choices, so many choices. We want to take next the usury here for the inflation reduction, so that we don't need to run a master of mint. Although we don't have anything, but we can take it in a peace deal now. Oh, we lost our claim against Rome. We have to restore this one eventually. And this looks like Russia is already going westward. Yeah, great. I didn't want to feed Lithuania to Russia. I wanted to feed it to the Teutons, but that didn't work. Serbia. We can probably feed this one to the Romans, yes. How do we do this? So we have to bait Naples into a different war. Yeah, we have to bait them into a different war. And then we can go after the Ottomans again. That's the only way I see forward here. Do we want to free them from their debt? I'm not sure. Probably when we have vassalized them, we maybe want to do this. So 69 to 9. Why did it went up again? Go up again. Okay, so religion, Protestantism could start anytime, or is not yet started, but it could. It could start any moment now. Not feeling I really don't see a path here. I mean, what we should definitely do is continue on the noble privileges. So the last monopoly has to go. So we are going to revoke this. And now we can not do much about it right now. But we can do a tenant thing here. That's fine. For once. And the power is declining slowly. Definitely urbanization. Oh, we can also do the other one now. Yield concessions. Here we go. So we are going to... I think I'm going to try to get the Romans now. So marriage. Then leverage. Switch the advisor to the statesman. We're going to go back to the diplomat eventually. And now we are at 93. Why did it go to 73 now? Game. Okay, so we have to... We are already carrying favors here. We gain 1 per month. Can we increase army maybe? Just to... 1 unit is possible. Wow. Do we get something here? We don't. But still, can we... Maybe we get something like economy score from this. But I think it's purely development based. But maybe the global trade power does something. Maybe that helps. Maybe that would help. 89 to 94. It even went up. Of course. Even went up. We can also take this tech here. We can also take this tech. We really need casual literacy soonish. To solve all these issues here. Okay, discount relative has expired. Is there anything in here which increases dip rep? Nope. Reaffirm, no. We can do another lavishly endowment. I think that's a good idea to push them up again. Can we leverage them? No, we can get lower dip rep. I want higher dip rep. So we are close, but not close enough. And I don't want to raise the minus 15%. It's 75 now. What? Why are we now 82? Military power went down. Why did it go down now? Did they... Probably they recruited 1 more unit here. So... Annoying. Very annoying. What can we do here? A bit out of ideas. We have almost 10. Why so hesitant here? 89 to 95 again? Yeah, so they went down to 3 army again. Yeah, that was the reason. So we can only do it via trust here, apparently. So favors for trust here, plus 5, plus 10. But that only gets us 1 point. Yeah, 91 to 95 now. What can we do? This is only 1 development, even if we conquer it. Is there something I can conquer? Do we still have claims here somewhere? We have claims against Bohemia. I want to get my economy score up. We can transfer trade. Maybe that works. Maybe that helps us to get more cash. Ooh, we sell it to the burghers, of course. Influential aristocrats has run out. We're going to do this, of course, as well. Get them loyal, nice and strong. 92, 95. We just need something. Just need a little bit of something. On the other hand, we could use the minus 15% to use it for everything here. I think within 25 years, that is realistic to annex all of them. Okay, let's try this one as well. No, this would help them. It's not good. So we do grand celebrations. We get a bit of prestige from this. Oh god, no. That's the worst thing that could have happened because he has -1 reputation. Why, game? Why? Diplomat here. So we go... Oh no. I go Metropolitans because they have the Statesman. We get the Treasurer here. Can promote them. Get the Grand Captain. And now we are even further away from what we wanted to achieve than we were before. So we do the royal marriages here. Of course, so royal marriage. They have one still, and Poland also needs one. Got a new queen, and Pfalzgrafschaft still has one. So 88.95. Come on. Why? We already have one. Habemus Papam. So even if we take this one now, it wouldn't work. We were close, but it doesn't work. We would be there where we were before. So Golden Bull. Which one is that? Oh, Reform Desire +1. We are at, what's that? 89%. I think we can say hello to Martin Luther very soon. Are we still converting there? Yes, we are. Yeah, I think we have to go after them, the Ottomans here. But we have to somehow get Naples into a different war. And I don't see one. I just don't see one. Okay, we do have 513. Could be better, could be worse. We buff up Bulgaria, yes, that's fine. We get better relations. I don't see anything here. What is Venice doing here? So the easiest solution would actually be the integration here, but I don't want to do this because I want to do the reform here. So we need to wait for the next influence that we can do, which we just did probably. Yeah, 4 years from now. That takes a bit of time. Influential preacher. Do we take the 10 influence? No, we take the loyalty. We could try to maybe declare war on Venice, right? We still have a claim there, or we could make a new one. That would maybe work. We still need to defeat Venice. Not sure how strong they currently are. Yeah, we don't have a claim here anymore. We can make a new one. Church must come first or embrace secular humanism. We are going to stay Catholic, so we are going, the church must come first. Friends in need, Poland, yes, definitely. Poland has to stay loyal. Can also say steer trade, maybe that helps as well. '88. It only gets worse. It's not getting better. For whatever reason. So we have to conquer something. We have to take something. We have to integrate something. Whatever we do, something has to be done. Okay, where can we declare war? So what do we have? We do have crusading expedition against all infidels. Humiliate revolt against England and Milan. Rogue Republic against Grishun and Florence. So how about... No. Grishun, here. That would be cheap. So we insult. We insult to get the relations down. And then we declare here. We pull in Naples. That's a bit cheesy. Actually, we can already move our army down here because we are going after the Ottomans now. We are not going after Grishun. This is just a bait. So we pull in Naples here. Like this. Severe looting. Of course. And now we go after the Ottomans here. And Naples can't join. We can pull in Poland and we can pull in Naples again. Which is perfect. We are going for the claims here of Bulgaria. We are going to feed that to Bulgaria. All good. Yes, perfect. We do it like this. Oh, they are here. Okay, we can solve that. Maybe we can take this one. So, pretty simple. We probably should remove the speed here a bit. We are going to go down here immediately. What is that army doing there? How did they even get there? Okay, so this is a war between who exactly on the other side there? It's against Knights Hospitaller and Venice. Ah, yeah, okay. So they're going to take a chunk out of the Ottomans because we are breaking them on this side and they are probably breaking them on the other side now. When Venice helps them properly. Spalatro. Yes, okay. And now they can't get cross the strait because we gave the course back to Byzantium and they are Eastern Roman Empire. So we are going to actually collect our armies here because we also want to cross the strait. Actually, we are going to go here first, get the capital, get the war score from this. I think the knights are actually losing. So this goes to Bulgaria. Russia claims in the east. Got the impression that they are expanding. They are going to expand strongly. I got the feeling. We are not going to make peace with Grishun yet. Wait a second. Oh, Naples can't join on the other side, so we can just do this. So war reps by easy war. We could have got prestige. I forgot. We could have gotten more prestige here. So these things will go to the Eastern Roman Empire, so I'm not going to take anything of that now. What we are going to... So I have to keep an eye on the course of the... But this is all fine. So these provinces here will all go to Bulgaria. Bulgaria, here we go. Skopje as well. Because I think the course only, here. It's a sin. Did that not work? Did I not get the 15? And where are my 10,000? Why are they standing here still? They should cross the strait. Should have crossed the strait. So probably Venice is going to take a chunk here as well. Which is okay. Renew. Disagreeing advisor. Prestige per dip. We definitely take the dip points. We need them. We can increase trust again. Yeah, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely here. There we go. We give more trust to the 91 to 95. So we have 30%. We don't have to go crazy here. Is Edirne a core of the Roman? No, it's not, but it probably is Greek, right? No, it's already... Wait a second, do they have a core here? No, they don't. So we take these ones here. And Skopje. And this one. And I think we already peace out, because then we can make a quicker war afterwards. We could also take Edirne and then sell it to the Romans, actually. So we take war reps. We can't. So let's get out of the war here. So like this. Oh, we gave it to Bulgaria now. That was a mistake. Fine. No, Bulgaria has it. It's okay. I wanted to take it to sell it to the Romans here. And we... Did that change anything? Not really. So bad. They are still at 91 to 94. We have been there already in the past. We could do this one now. We could. Then we are close. Very close. Then we would be at 94. So we have plus 24. Because we are down to 8. Yes, 298. And we are at how much trust? 86. So we need not a lot more to get this done. if the game doesn't troll us. Like it already likes to do. And we lost our military leader again. We are going to... Ooh, our force limit went up significantly to 28. What happened? We are going to use this, of course. Ah, because our corruption went down. Yeah, we are down to 53 corruption again. So that's the main reason why our force limit went up significantly. So maybe this helps also with the power balance here towards them. I don't think so because it's already maxed out, but who knows. 94. No, didn't change anything. And another leader left. Great. There, another Habsburg. Can we make a claim already? Nope, 44, so 1 more month. And of course we take Venice as a claim. But we don't really have the fleet for this, so that's a problem. '99, '91, '94. '91. We need to get to 90 here, so we have to wait 2 more months, or 1 month actually. Then we can do trade favors again. That should get us to 92, right? Yes. And now we can do this one. And we have 90 January, really? We can also get another diplomat here. We want to. And we can get some cash. We take this. Unite home region. All provinces. And we have to check that in a second. We focus on our objective here. Getting the Roman Empire as a vassal. Yeah, here we go. 95 to 94. There we go. And now we have them. Oh, we have another event, the levy. 35 loyalty. Can we afford this? I think we can, because now we have the vassalage, so we take the... remove it to 0, we take the disown again, and we actually do the royal marriage again, which apparently just ran out. Sapiente, what's that again? Education, okay. Germanize our city names. Probably someone flipped to Austrian. Yeah, here, this one. So we can Germanize the city name here. And now we have Canton on the map. Great. So, I'm going to make a cut here. So, I'm not sure when I can continue this, because EU4, EU5 is on the horizon. I definitely don't have time tomorrow. Maybe we'll play a bit on Tuesday before the game comes out. Not sure. But we do now have the Hungarians here. We have a chunky Bulgaria, which would cost us around 5 from a dip to integrate now. We do now have the Romans as a vassal as well. I would feed them the Greek bits if I wanted to. We could also use their claims now. Yeah, I'm German. Yes, exactly. So we could take these ones here to conquer that stuff. We could feed everything else. So that's all pretty possible. We could also feed that to Bulgaria. I can't was pronounced way too correct. Yes. Did that give me a raid? Did that give me a raid? Yeah. So we would feed Albania to either Bulgaria or the Romans here. Also Greece. I think I would leave Anatolia alone, because I'm not really interested in that. Oh, the Eretnets actually recovered the Trebizond stuff here. Interesting. So they had help from someone probably. And we just need these provinces here to finish the Danube connection, which is still hurting us. So this is still a problem. Yeah, we still need these provinces here. And then we have the connection finished to down here. We wanted actually to make a harborage level 2 down here, so we should get this started as well. Harborage here on the port province. Because then it can get connected to the remaining system. Tier 2, right away, go. There we go. And it has industries. Yes, they are all terrible because they're unprofitable. We invest into them to help them out. Like this. Okay. So next time, if I record it, I'm not sure when, we would definitely need to do the integration here. So 91 years still. There's not much we can do. Opinion of Overlord is maxed out. Currency Act is the only thing we have available. Diplomatic annexation, because we can maybe trim down a bit by getting the military reforms done soonish. Still need to get to 85 there. Oh, we are declining by 0.1 by now. So that's a thing. Yeah, the release definitely looks stable. It feels really stable, actually. So we could still get rid of 4% gravity when we revoke these privileges here. We can also get autonomy reduction here. That's the only ones left, actually. So we don't have a lot of noble privileges left. The power is still crazy. Not great. They are way too rich. It means that they are too rich. Oh, autonomy is getting better though. So, yeah. That's it for today. See you either on Tuesday. So the game theoretically is getting released on 6 o'clock Central European time. I don't know where it is. There was a post on local times when it gets released. So I'm going to make a stream then. And maybe a little bit earlier on Tuesday if I want to continue EU4 first. But I'm not sure right now what I want to do Tuesday. So, nothing tomorrow, but then on Tuesday we can see each other in the... well, whatever we were going to play there. So, leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time.